Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 4th of March. Today we're stealing 3 parts of the Castle Mark II while avoiding alarms as much as possible. We are weak and silent. We've got a quick-fire shotgun. We got a self-charging high-capacity slipstream. I'm tripping over my words. Emergency shield as well as a sovereign cold fire. That shotgun is scary, given that it's loud, and we gotta avoid alarms, but Slipstream will get us past a lot of things. Wait, no, never mind, our guns are silent. Yay! The one time that it's relevant and good that our guns are silent. Yay! Let's go. Yeah, okay, good that we have a silent gun in particular here, because we're gonna be running through heat sensors. Any sentry guns, that's fine, probably. What is day? Wednesday. Do 2-second talk. Very nice. If we wanted to, we could do our little trick today. Is that helpful? That's not really helpful. Our going through doors trick. Like, we'd get through here, but then we have to go all the way around here and then get down here, and then we'd not be as close to the crate. So we're just going down here. I guess we could go through this door. That works. We'll be getting this key anyways. There we go. I'm worried that they'll investigate down here and open the door. Just double checking. Yeah, it is silent. I almost just shot at them right now. And then I would have lost. I would have lost because there's a barrel right there. Yeah, get them both. It is a super shotgun. That's quite nice. And then we can pick up that, get you. I one paused the game in a very inopportune moment. If I was just barely slightly to the left there. Oh man, that could have gone very bad. That could have gone very bad. But yeah, we're just gonna drag these, toss them over here so they're just not obviously in the way. Sure, pick up a gun. This should be fine. It'll just shoot into the wall. Extra slipstreams because we need that apparently. I can just avoid going for that and get this key along the way, and we can disable the alarm along the way. So we're looking good. Get the pod. Did I get stopped by the door? No. And I don't have to worry about this pod blowing up. And then the alarm is disabled. Shoot, and shoot. So I think the audio is quiet on the recording anyways, but the regular guns sounded a little bit louder and snappier than the super shotgun, which is weird. We get a crate. It doesn't really matter too much what it is, but I would use it if it was some sort of like sidewinder or something, but it's not, so we just leave. And off we go. 9 seconds. Yeah, right. Guns, heat sensors, shotguns, light reinforcements. And an extra gun. I should explain, in case anyone new is watching, because I don't know if I've really done it much since the new Discord opened. But the trick I did in the last ship where I went through the door, and that can be done with the slipstream and pathfinding. Let's see. We got a crate here, so we can go for that. Leave a few of these behind. Just leave the extra slipstreams behind. There are a few conditions to being able to do it. Like that. First, you need to be using a slipstream. Second, you need to be using pathfinding. Sorry, hiccup. Pathfinding, which I'm using here to move around. Where you just select a spot on the map, and then your character moves towards it. But it can only be activated in the pause menu or when unpaused. For some reason, it can't be used in this equipment menu. That's why I go to throw mode all the time. And then you get up real close to the door, pathfind into it so you're partway through it, and then you unpause and you jump forward a little bit and go through it. But it only works if you're going down or to the right. Going up or to the left does not work. And I'm not sure why that is. We got a Sidewinder. Nice. Grab this, and it's a teleporter. It's a Sidewinder, and it's rechargeable. Alright, we'll see how many clicks we get out of this one. We got 1. Okay, so that's 2, so that means we'll have at least 3. And if we have at least 3, that means we can get into you, and we can just leave. Yay. For 8 seconds total, fantastic. But yeah, the way that glitch works is it works in conjunction with a number of other glitches where, for whatever reason, unpausing from this pause menu causes certain items and things to move faster than they normally would have, but only when a guard is not looking at you. That's another thing. A guard can't be looking at you when you do it. Sword, shield, random kit. Okay. Random kit. Okay, I'll have to be careful. Can't do anything about the shields. Other things that applies to, can't get into that locked door, is any item that's thrown will jump ahead when you unpause. Bullets. Bullets is how I figured out about it. Bullets will jump forward, and the scariest ones is sentry guns. I learned that because if you walk up to the airlock, open it up, and then manually close it, manually closing it unpauses it, causes the sentry gun bullet to shoot forward, and it hits you before the door is able to close. Which is just insanity. But yeah, so there's no crates down here, and that's a little out of the way, so we can just bloop through here and bloop through here. We could just run down through here, because otherwise we have to go around this way. Go down here, grab that. Fastest would be to go through here, but the tracker will probably be around there, and I don't want to deal with them unless the timing's just right. If I like open this door and then I can sidewind down, that would be pretty cool. I got a sidewind. Okay, that makes this much better. Yeah, it doesn't matter too much which way we... Yeah, we'll just see where the tracker's at that point. So yeah, you pathfind to where you want to go. When you pathfind through a door, it sends you pathing either through like this third or this third in particular. So you want to be like relatively close to that. I don't think this might be close enough. It was close enough. Run along down here. There we go. And then we'll activate the slipstream again because you will lose the slipstream effect. There we go. I like this glitch a lot. It's so silly. Okay. Yeah, I'm not getting around that tracker, I don't think. So we're just gonna go around here. This seems like a solid sidewind. And then maybe sidewind across there if it looks like the tracker's getting close. I don't think they'll get close. And this is a perfect time to get the pods starting to move. There you go. Hello. Take your key. Sidewind. And then I guess sidewind to get this key slightly faster. Run in here, see where the pod is. Oh god, it's kind of far. I should have knocked out the pilot. It won't matter because there's almost no way they're going to be able to see me and be able to set off the alarm. But I should... It's just a... Maybe... It doesn't matter what it is. Yeah, should have taken out the pilot. Just as a safety precaution. They got knocked out early. Missed myself. Alright, so mildly awkward pickup, but really not that bad. For 10 seconds total. Yeah, for a shit that long, I'm pretty happy with that. Drop them off, $5.99. And there's first place so far for me. We'll see how it holds up. Yeah, very nice job. Got some really tight times up here in the top 5 so far. And we'll see how those hold up as well. Yeah, fun little day. Yeah. Let me show you. Let's see. There's another part to this. View. I think it was you. Like a crash beam. And yeah, I'll just show you how it works. Like if you throw something, it goes like that. Throw something in slow motion. So this is not unpausing it, so this is how it normally works, and see how smooth it goes around. But if you throw something, and then unpause it with the movement and then immediately pause it, you can see it just jumps forward. It's not smooth at all. And then a fun way, so that's normally doesn't work with your own movement, but it does for some reason when you are under a slipstream effect. So like if I run here, if I just like tap moving forward and stuff, I move forward relatively smoothly with the slipstream. But if I unpause and pause again, oh, it might just be when you're under. It might just be when you're under or doing the pathfind stuff. You can see it jumps you forward quite a bit. And a way that you can jump forward or unpause and repause really easily is if you use any beam item. If you use it, but it doesn't like trigger on something successfully, it unpauses and then immediately repauses. So you go boop, 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 boop. And for a visual on how much that affects you, as a reminder, if any guard is looking at you, this effect stops working. So we go doop, 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 doop. And then this is regular slipstream speed. Doop, 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 doop. So you can go super turbo slipstream speed if you want to with this method. I don't use it too much unless it's like a really heavy timed daily or something that I really need to go fast on. But it's an option we got. Mostly just because I don't want to click the button a whole bunch of times. And yeah, it's a neat trick. So yeah, and then you can use that leap forward, I think, is more or less what lets you go through the doors. But then I don't know why you can only go through the right and down through them. But hey, it's something that we can use in a lot of places. But yeah, that is all for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.